a thing that you do really beautifully is you do the what, you do the why in your Substack, but you also do the who. And I just want to bring this guy up, who's getting prayed over by Pete Hegseth. This, everyone, is one of the people who they want to be able to choose how you express yourself sexually. Can you tell us about this guy?
So this is Doug Wilson. He became kind of somewhat famous when he did a CNN interview several months ago. He has a dominionist charismatic church in Idaho, but they have satellites all over the country now. And Pete Hegseth is in one of his congregations. So, he believes that women aren't really people. He's the one who said women are people that other people come out of, that really we only exist to be breeders, that we don't have rights. He is an advocate for repealing the 19th Amendment and taking away a woman's right to vote. He believes the husband should vote for the household and the wife should just go along with whatever he chooses because she's not smart enough and she's too emotional to be involved in any of those things. He believes empathy is satanic. And since, women have more empathy than men, we need to be even more suppressed because our satanic empathy is having a terrible impact on society. He teaches that slavery in the South was not bad. It's the thing that I was taught in South Carolina in the 70s and 80s. The slaves were happy on the plantation and they loved their masters and their masters took care of them and they had a loving relationship of mutual trust and respect. And the only time that they were disciplined was when they deserved it. That's what Doug Wilson believes, that system was fine. And he also does not condemn people who rape children. Because, in the Bible, when girls got their period, they were getting married off. So if that was at 9 or 10 years old, then they were married off to somebody so that they could start breeding. So it's really not terrible when men have sex with children. He has people on his staff at various churches who have been charged repeatedly with sexually abusing children. And he does not condemn it. So that's Doug Wilson, standing there with Pete Hegseth.
Well, so this is the bigger point, right? And let's look at this again. Doug Wilson's a real chunk of butter, that guy. But what an evil. If evil exists, this is it. It's coercion, it's power, it's all of those things. But I think the most notable thing right now is that somebody in a real leadership position in our government is praying over him at this moment. And this is
federal government facility on taxpayer dollar time in violation of separation of church and state. That's all happening.
And this is why your Substack is so essential, because, these people have been in the shadows for decades, for so long. And you yourself were brought up in this tradition. And right now they're cracking through. They've cracked through. They're there. They're already in place. And so I want to know what comes next. What are the signs? They're putting out these papers. We know that in May they're doing this big 250 year launch. What do we need to be looking out for as porn gets redefined, as our community standards are sort of whittled away? What do we need to be on guard for?
I gave several things that people could be doing on the ground in their communities in my newsletter yesterday. And we've already covered one of them, which is to be on the lookout for people who are very vocal about defining community values or community standards. You need to be showing up at every public meeting and have a coordinated message about what progressive community standards look like, to push back against this group who's going to be saying this violates, I cannot talk today, our Christian values. Our community is a Christian community, and we don't want this kind of thing in our Christian community. Violates our values and our standards. So you have to be on the lookout for that.